Welcome to Do-It-Yourself Eliquid Recipes. I'm John, I'm a flavor compounder, and today I will show you a very interesting and different coffee e-liquid recipe. This mix will have the same base for both recipes, which is the dark bean espresso from Flavor Art. The reason I'm using this flavor over other coffee concentrates is because this flavor is very bold, but if used in the right ratios, it comes out very rich and earthy tasting. For this e-liquid, there are two versions. The main one is a full flavor recipe with thick cream and some sweetener added, and the second recipe is a stronger, more bold version, similar to a cup of black coffee, which also can take very high nicotine very well if desired. Now, I know coffee e-liquids are not very common, and some of you maybe haven't even thought of going into this kind of flavors, but in my opinion, coffee flavor concentrates are very nice and can be used as a base for coffee recipes or added at very small ratios to tobacco or pastry recipes for a nice twist. I used the tiramisu booster flavor also from Flavor Art to help bring out a little more of the coffee profile without making it too bitter. The recipes are both at 70% VG, 30% PG. The vegetable glycerin at 70% helps to give a nice full body to the vape, and the propylene glycol still at 30% delivers a nice and rich taste. So about the first recipe, I will tell you very quickly, which also the recipe I'm making right now. There's marshmallow used for sweetness instead of regular sweetener, and the reason here is the marshmallow flavor, when used with a coffee, it will bring the much needed sweetness, but also some extra mouthfeel that this recipe benefits a lot from. In the second recipe, I used hazelnut as an accent flavor, but if you don't have it, the recipe still works fine without it. Also, there is a little bit of smooth, but you can also use Vape Wizard or any other triacetyl base that you may already have. For steeping, you should leave it for about a week to mature. The coffee tones should have mellowed out much more. The sweetness and the boldness of the coffee profile can be adjusted to your liking with a ratio calculator. I have a link for one in the description. If you're going for a bolder coffee profile, start raising the tiramisu first to see how you like it, and after go for the espresso. Now I'm only making 5 milliliters just for a sample. I will let it steep and then give you a quick review right after. I also have a mix that is 10 days old to try and compare it to the first one. I will let it steep now and be right back. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes now. I will shake it one more time and give it a quick try. The coil I will be using is a 0.5 ohms stainless steel coil. It should still taste a little harsh after mixing it, but let's see. Yeah, it's very nice, but definitely really bold. It needs a little time to settle. Maybe also leave the cap off for a few hours to let the juice vent a little better. These are strong flavors and take a little time to mature and smoothen out. Now I will try the older mix. I will vape it only at 15 watts. Because it tastes a little bitter at higher temperature. Also, I'm using 6 milligrams of nicotine for both mixes, since you can fit in nicotine very well in this flavor. Okay, so let me try this one now. Yeah, this one is nice. It's much nicer. I really like what the cream does. It adds a fuller body to the coffee flavor without masking it or covering it. They both work together for a nice and full taste. I should also say that I made my mix very sweet with 2% marshmallow but I didn't suggest it in the recipe because it makes the coils go bad way faster. Now give this recipe a try if you have the ingredients already, and if you're thinking about buying a coffee flavor in the future, you can have a nice reference for what kind of recipe you will be making. I have all the information about this recipe in the description. Leave me a comment if you tried or just to say hello. And if you changed anything in this recipe, let me know. I would like to try what you did. That's all I have for today. See you next time.